Hey. Gotta see if the other thing works. We're just open up. Where did I put it? Oh, that one. What? In here. Yes. Turn down the audio a little bit. That should be right. Okie dokie. Ooh. Oh yeah, that was a thing that I found. The creature. What can I distort this creature? There we go. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of curious. Can I props add oh my god, it does work. Oh, this is amazing. Distance. Smoothing? I don't know what that does. If I grab onto it and then yes, okay. It's gonna be on my head. Ah. Beautiful. There we go. Alright, that's enough meddling. Does this button work? No, it doesn't. Work now. Yes, it does. Perfect. Alright. I think what I should do is write code. Yes. I got some stuff over here. I did this last night. Free basic shit for just like entering a level. But essentially, click the button, press play, shoves you in here, and then you go play the game. But what I want to do is we'll probably head back to the other the other scene. Because what I want to do with the game manager is I need to try and save some stuff. I need to try saving the score. I need to try saving. I need to make like a grading system. So what I'll probably do is probably do a counter for the key lock here. I didn't do game manager. That's the coroutine. What I could do with the coroutine, which I'm guessing is down here. Yep. Is I could just do like a counter that every time this enumerator runs, so the coroutine runs, we'll add 1 to that counter. I'll make there's so much shit in here already. I really should be making other scripts, I feel. Actually, I wonder if there's like a debug mode, which if I could see like the... I want to see if I can find a debug mode so I can like just see shit. I don't know. Stats. Okay. It's got good frames. It's fluctuating a bit, which is what I'm kind of concerned about. You probably lock the frames. I might actually do that. There's a bunch of shit I could do. I should probably figure out what I want to do first. Maybe, you know what, we'll get the settings out the way, because we've done the volume settings. Work off of the pause menu. Highlight forward, back. Settings menu, pause menu. That's right. There we go. Should be like this. should be when I press escape, it turns on. But I'm a dummy. But that this is where the code is. There we go. So settings. Has that. Back. Settings. Back. Resume. All that jazz. Alright, so that's good. I'm just gonna write down what settings I need. So there's obviously we'll do, I think the one that I want to do right now is FPS cap, and then another one would be resolution, which I think I do have a script that I did, and it might be in here somewhere. Here we go. Resolution drop down. Yeah. This should work. This should be it. So we'll go turn that on. Turn this on. We'll move. We'll pop the sliders into a parent. Just call that volumes. If I can spell that right. Volume sliders. There we go. And we'll just move that to the side. Move back button down here. Actually, no, move that down here. Just leave that there. So add the resolution here, resolution control. UI drop down text map pro, image resolution. Drop down. Might be better to have it on here. Do I really need this? I don't think I do. Kinda do. Maybe. And did I put it in volume sliders? Where did I put it? Settings menu, that's where I put it. And then we go grab this, that over there, and then hopefully it should work because I've already set this up previously. So escape. A. We have all of the resolutions. Go that one. Hit save it. Go back. Settings. It's saved. Very good. Back. Resume. Damn it. Yeah, should be good. From there, we'll make an. Shouldn't really need a separate script, or it might be wise to. I don't know. Yeah, screw it. We'll just make another. We'll make a separate script for the FPS. We shouldn't. I should really just have this in one script for the settings. Instead of just multiple. I feel like that's bad game design. I have people following me. Who are you? I don't know who you are. Alright. Okie dokie schmoky. Alright, let's just do it. There. FPS cap. Alright. Okay, so we want we'll do a Boolean. Start off with a Boolean. And that will be all that to true. Hey Albert, welcome in. Oh, how is you? We are doing the coding. Public. Actually, we'll have to do using Unity engine dots. Stomach bug took you out today. Sorry to hear that. Oh. I do remember hearing, and I'm not sure if it's I'm not sure of your particular kind of stomach bug, but I did hear that eating ginger or having ginger beer that lettuce stuff. Yeah, you don't have to poop lettuce, as I've heard it referred. But I hear having ginger ale or ginger beer is good for like tummy aches. It settles the tummy down, I've heard. FPS slider. Slide. That's a cider. Spelled with an S. Okay. But it gets better. It will. It's good. What else would I need? Oh, I need a integer. Public int FPS out. Both your stomach and my coding. It'll slowly get better. I'm surprised no one's called me Italian with the amount of spaghetti I got. Twitch clipped that. Oh god. Is that still a thing? Is that thing still around? The Twitch clip that thing? Did they take that out? I don't know. Video producer. Because there's still... I don't know. Ah, well. Probably would start. Can I hard code in the sliders settings? I don't know. Dot destroyed. Line object. Transition. Frame debugger, frame timing, keyframe, okay. Oh, it literally just, it did that. Clip created from your stream using clip that. Okay, so you don't have to say Twitch clip that, you just say clip that. How many clips did that make just from me saying that? I don't know. Alright. I have to look something up. I might have to do it in... I have to do it in Unity. Thinking about it. Let's get another slider. Pull it. Set it aside. Call it FPS. Brain's going backwards. Slider. Minimum value. We'll say 15. Max value. What's like standard FPS? FPS for games. We'll go. We'll cap. We'll have the max be like 200. Then be like, okay. Cool. Should we go to settings, FPS, count equals 60. I made another clip, I just saw it. Oh my god. This design seems a little faulty. But what am I to say? Oh. I have to grab the volume settings to set floats. Set value, okay. Float volume. Ah, okay. Value, player prefs, okay. Okay. Yep. As key master. Turns true if the given key exists in player prefs. Okay. So what we want to do... Man, I chose the boringest shit to start us off. Alright. So we need... essentially... a setting the value. But we'll be setting it as an integer rather than a float. So public set FPS. Public void set FPS. It's gonna be going back and forth trying to figure this out. It'd be setting that, so be, well, in this case it'd be int equals, or int FPS equals FPS slider. No, because it is because the slider itself is working as a float rather than an integer, so we'll have to do a float, but I have to do it to the nearest decimal. Am I doing that right? I don't think I am doing that right. Ah, that's okay. Dot value. That doesn't work like that still. Okay. So it would have to be a float. Yes, okay. We'll just have this as like the readout on the side. So it'll be reading out. So we'll have to have a public string. No, we'll have to do text. That's the public text. And so name it FPS display. No. I can't spell right now. I'm embarrassing myself on the internet. Anyway. Wouldn't be the first time. So then, go back here for reference. Mixer, master. Okay. That's audio mixer. So in this case, we want to be able to control the FPS. Application target frames, is that right? How do you control target frame rate? Ah, there we go. So then we go application dot set target rate. Can't do because I think I have to do event system, scene management. I think event system. Maybe. That. It. Because it's unsupported. Great. Target frame rate, that's the one. FPS. Dot. Did I set that wrong? I did. Specifies the target frame rate at which Unity tries to render your game. It cannot be used like a method. Does it have to be equals? Yes, okay, so equals FPS. And then we want that to change that into an int. Alright. We're getting there, we're getting there. So... No. FPS display equals FPS dot int dot toString. Let's have this at the end. No. FPS is no. What am I doing wrong? Probably that. And put no. Why am I doing things wrong? I don't know. Coding's hard. Me brain no worky. I should have done the easier shit. I'm reading a thing, and it's like someone's asking a question of like, how do you control the target frame rate? And the first answer is by some dude, and he says you can't, and it's like, yes you can, you fucking idiot. My god. Alright, so what I'm trying to do now is have it so we can display a float as a string. FPS. I think actually, you know what? I think it's because I'm not doing it right. That's obvious. Not text equals FPS dot toString. There we go. My brain is braining. Alright, we'll make this quickly. Make basic text, because it can't be buggered. No. Where'd I put it? Settings menu. God damn it. X. We might have to. I think it's. I have to go to slider. Yeah. And we go settings, FPS cap, and set FPS. I think we're done. I think I did forget some things. Yeah. I cannot think right now. I don't know why. Brain no worky sometime, and sometimes seem to be in the most inopportune moments. I see the headline now. Local dumbass tries to make video game. So we want to players. In this case, it would be FPS. Slider equals get blue? No. Player prefs, that's right. Player prefs. Get float. And then we do that. We go frame rate value semicolon dot values. Hey, there we go. Was there something else? Yeah, and then we do set FPS. And then start. It was the if statement, right? Yeah, if has key. If player preference dot has key, and it's just checking if it has the frame rates value, then load FPS value. Might have to do like a fixed update as well for like display. So instead of doing that, do FPS count equals slider dot value. Oh, no. FPS slider dot value set that as an int. And hopefully that should work. Have it set to 60. And then when we do that, put stats up. And it's set to around 60. It up. All right. It's not displaying. And that's because I haven't set up the display. So FPS display dot text equals FPS count dots to string. There we go. Now that should work. You guys didn't see that. That's fine. Actually, we'll add just at the end. So add a plus, and then as a string, space, FPS. It's saved. Turn it on. Not working still. Okay. Number. Is it because it's private? Is it a public? You don't know. Nothing in the console that says it's off. Why is it not working? This is so fucking confusing. Huh? Maybe because it's fixed update. It's because it said fixed update. That's why. 60 FPS. We'll set it to 200. We'll set it to 60. It works. If I set it to 75 and then we back out, resume game, close the game, turn it back on, pause, it's 75. Okay. Leave that at 60. Very good, very good, very good. We have a frame rate lock thingamajig. I'll just move this a little bit to the left. And over there. Very good. One of mine, actually. Volume sliders. I'm gonna do something a bit wacky. We'll do a bit of this. And then we'll do that. And then we'll go bit of text, bit of text up top. That's an image. Oh, it's sideways because I rotated the whole thing because I'm that smart. Oh, that's on the y-axis. That's on the x-axis. What about the z-axis? There we go. Volume Z with Z because it's cool. Which one's the volume of what? I don't know. This is the best UI design ever. Well, that is a problem. That's also a problem. I kind of set it to 60 FPS. It has to be 61 or 59. That's weird. What? Huh? I think it's because it's set on the settings menu rather than the whole pause menu. That's why it's not activating on startup. Because it's disabled. So we'll need to... Can I just like copy component, and then in here paste components, and it has everything? Yes, I can do that. Thank God. Go. And we can go over to settings. This shit. Move it. All good. That should be a lot better. Now we can just do that. Turn that one off. No, this one. That one off. And so, start it up, should be set to around 60 FPS. Very good. I can go into here, set it to like 80. And it doesn't set it to 80. Why does it not want to set it to 80? Why is it broken? I'm so confused. Let's try that again. Setting 60 FPS. Should be jumping over to 90. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Hang on. That's what's going on. FPS cap Set FPS. There we go. I had to reset that. Now it should work. Settings, FPS, 560. Whee! Perfect. Resume. Yay. My God. Gotta stretch. You gotta. Range. Right. FPS cap is done. Resolution is done. The settings menu. That's fine. Unity shortcut is so I can see it in the thing. Okay. Now, what I also wanted to do, we just pop that into scripts. Also wanted to do was get the level selection working, which I did off stream. You go back, play, and you press back. It turns up the sub menu. You press play, it turns on, and then you can play the game. Then you can go press that. Settings, you can choose your settings. Set your volume. Let's say I want the sound effects up. It doesn't do it. Something's broken. This happens all the time. Probably because I need to reset all of the sliders. Because I'm smart. I'm a genius. Those are buttons. Settings, there we go. Resolution, FPS, volume, slider. Volume settings. Set master value. Set music value. Settings, set sound effects value. Alrighty, that should do it. Then we go here. So we'll test the audio. Can't hear shit. Turn it up. And I can hear it. I don't want to hear it at all. Never mind. Which way did I do it? Which one's what, actually? I didn't think of that. Settings. No, that is sound effects. Why it no set? Why it no set? Did Miam do wrong? Miam probably did wrong. Maybe I have to set the minimum and maximum value at a certain range because it's doing it in decibels. What does it set here? No, it seems to be transferring it into... It's 5.5. And then 0.17. Sliders set to 0 currently. Weird. I'm just gonna quickly check, just like something.
I click play, you can see that I can just drag the slider around and nothing happens, so it's not particularly useful. Let's jump straight into the code here.
Okay.
Slider is a slider with a min value of 0.0001 to 1. Making sure that it's not a min value of 0 is something that's very important here. If I click
Okay. Why? Why I look like this now? Is it working now? Has it just decided to work? I swear to God. And set up a little bit more. And slightly louder. There we go. I don't know what I did to fix it, but it just works now. I will not be questioning this any further. I am moving on. We are moving on. Oh my God. Now, what was it doing again? Right. I wanted to do a thing in which I want to try and do a rating system. So for now, we'll do like a 3-star system. We'll just write it down. Rating system. Ah, the rat. The kitty cat will protect me from the rat. Hmm? Why is it suddenly cold? Alright. Head to game manager. Oop. What did I just do? It's fine. So what I want to do is I want to have an integer that goes up by 1 every time you get a key lock, or a not a key lock, but a mash warning. Yeah. Mash warning. So every time the mash warning goes off, Add 1. There it is. Which is equal to 0. Over here. Do all that, and then put it at the end. So mash int. Is it plus equals? No, because I think that's if it's a constant. I don't know. We'll work with that. We'll just refer to the thing. All right. Why no worky? Because it's not sure what to do with the integer. Just see if that's the case. It's the only reference to it. When did I not? I swear I did. What? You know, it should be... Hang on. If I put one key down, it should enable key lock, so why is it not doing that? Yeah. Should be doing this, so why aren't you bloody doing it? Make this whole convoluted thing to get shit working, and now it's just not working. this? What if I just take this and put it? Hmm. Oh, you want to interact with each other. Out of context, that sounds very... that sounds very sad out of context. Why don't you want to interact with each other anymore? I'm just gonna, we're testing things, we're gonna not do that, do that, and I cannot ever turn off, theoretically. Okay. It's fine and dandy, isn't it? Yes. It's not fucking working now, is it? It was working before. Why ain't it working now? I guess I'll just go fuck myself then. Oh. Flip that. Hmm. The keyboards do that, do that. Actually, there's a thought. I accidentally did that. Whoops. My entire background was my mistake. It is set to... That's the game manager. That's that. We'll apply it to buff, but reference to an object in the scene cannot be applied to the prefab asset. That is fine. That makes sense. Now, where other button no work? Let's try that again. Alright. Hold down on. Press T in the others. This was working before. Okay. I'm gonna do a little debugging. I'll just do it. If that you guys, thank you, Julio. Also, welcome in. Dot log. Why no bull? Granny face. It's the Twitch thing that it does. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. I do not know why. Alright. Console. It's detecting it, the bull. Then why the heck is it not working? Okay, so what if, per se, we go over here and we will do a thing where instead of having all this, we instead have a separate bool. And for now, we'll set it as a private bool. And we'll call it is pressed down. And then we'll go in here. We'll just go to that. So go in here. We will type in is pressed down equals true. We'll do that. This, and then we'll say false. And then we'll go over to here. That's being shown, okay. Just insane ramblings of a mad Skelly. But I hope everyone's had a good week, honestly. Know some peeps are going through stuff. But I hope there is a silver lining. Sounds like it's a skeleton of problems. Jail with you. Huh? So if is pressed and I do it again. Game man dot get component. Game manager. Oh, that one. Start. Key lock equals true. Else that one. Let's see if that works. It kinda do. It kinda do, it kinda don't. So if I type R, I can't press U, but I can press YT and literally anything else. It only works for you. So what you do? What is you doing different that it work? We're just gonna make it public for now so I can figure this out. I think it's because it might be because it's conflicting with a bunch of all of these. That might be the case. Thinking about it. So it might be the case that it's a bunch of conflicts and such. So what I'll have to do game overlock. No, it shouldn't. Oh, because of that. Okay. So we don't want this. We just want like that. Because when it's lifted up, it then goes false. Alright. Okay. I think I figured it out. Now watch me fail. Alright. Hold down button. It still do thing, kind of. But now I can't press other I don't know what's going on. It works sometimes, all the time. It works 60% of the time, all the time. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It should just be going, hey, is there a button being pressed? If there's anything else being pressed, no. We'll do another if statement just so we can debug this further. If that is equal to true, debug dot log a reference. Okay, so it's registering. What I think is happening is that it's going through a loop. And I will assume that that is because of something in here. Keylock. If keylock is equal to false. That's just stopping it. Hmm. Because the only time it's telling it to go false is here. At least it should be. But why is it doing it? Let's follow this one. At this point, I'm throwing shit on a wall and see what sticks. It works half the time, some of the time. Hey! Hey! Trying to get shit working. Equals that. Again. Even if I have nothing set for it to say no, it says no anyway. I don't know what's going on. There should be nothing saying that that is false. That the key lock is false. There should be nothing that says the key lock is false. But for some reason, it stay false. I don't know why. It's a mystery! I guess I'll go fuck myself. Whoa! Boah! Keyboard. String. Keyboard, yeah, it's just saying that. Okay. Auto collect. Audio collect. That's, yep. Funny noise is an important part of the creative process. Darn tootin'. Imagine walking through a haunted house right now. Like, why is this ghost so down on himself? There's a ghost. Oh, that'd be so good as like an addition to like the fucking haunted mansion at Disney, where there's a ghost walking back and forth in like a room, and he's discussing to himself why he's having writer's block. It's a ghost writer that has writer's block. Get it? Funny. And I got mad at you for the skeleton pun. In jest. God sees him. Usurper. H work. So if I hold down the button, will it reproduce the same bug? Yes. It will lock every single one except for the Y button. Why? I don't know. Yeah. Now it's just bugged. It's weird because it says it works sometime. I'm just gonna do this. All of them have game manager now. What? So if I hold down R, You know what? This will be a problem for later case. Let's not worry about current case. Let's not worry about later case right now. Let's worry about current case. Why? But why? I don't know. I was gonna try something random. I don't think we'll do it, but eh. I win. That was funny. Just because of that. I'll have to think about it. We're 2 hours in. God damn it. Was hoping to get this rating system sorted this stream, but we have other problems that pertain to, or that hinder our ability to create a rating system. So, oh. No, I kind of want to take a break from game dev at the moment. Maybe play a game. Maybe a quick round of a game, mayhaps. Maybe this game. I think at this point I'm at the point of, if I were to do this not on stream, this is the point where I get burnt out. Like 100%. So my problem is I have ideas that I want to do, because one of the ideas is fucked and I can't think of how to fix it. It topples over like domino effect. So I need to figure out, at the very least, what I can do other than wallow in my self-pity. You win. Add some water. You know what I might do? I might just BRB real quick and like grab some brain food. I'll be back. I'm back. Snack. The loudest crunch you could ever hear. Millions died. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hey, dude. So welcome in, Cooper. You have joined me in a trying time of fixing shit that was broken at some point, but I don't know when. Am I winning? I don't know at this point. Hmm. Is it a random pitch? That's fine. We'll just shift it around. Does it work? Does it just randomly work? No, it does not. In fact, it breaks it more. In fact, it makes it much worse. Damn it. Works 80% of the time, none of the time. %80 of the time, some of the time. What the f... 'This is bullshit. Need to figure out in what, wherever it is, there has to be some line of code that is saying, don't do the thing that you want to do. So what I might do, just to test, is just rename a bunch of shit. Is just rename... I'll just rename the key lock to something else, and then just change the code to where I need it to be. So we'll just rename it. Let's call it key ball. Right. That one there. That should be it for that one. Key ball. One there. That one there. I think that's where I fucked up. I just realized. Uh-oh. I think it was staring at me in the face this entire time. No, it wasn't. Using button functions, that's probably what it was. Why are you up? I may have found it. I've fixed it! Huzzah! I don't know what this is, but I don't care. I found the bloody issue. Button functions. What are you doing? Menu set. Yeah. Okay, so it's just detecting if the menu is open. It will do the lock. Which I see why I did that, but it was kind of an oversight. I think what I'll do is, instead of having used the game manager, what I'll do is we'll do public game objects button parent and then what we'll do is we'll go button parent dot set active true and then set active false. Actually, no, it'd be the other way around. There we go. Alright. So, and then we go to pause menu. And then it should be button parent. There we go. So now do the mashing and all that. But when it turns the menu off or on, I can do all this. There we go. All right. Now we're good. I've fixed the issue. The issue is fixed. You see what I'm going for? That's good. Night vision is coming too. Right, so what this leads us is hopefully I can now do a rating system. So we have an int over here that's hopefully tracking how many times you mash. And that being 12. 12 times. So the idea is that it will impact your your final score, and 2, your rating. So let's say if you have more than 5 mash points that will go, you'll get like maybe 1 star or 1.5. If you get no mashing points, you'll get 3 stars. And a bonus maybe on your score. Rummaging, don't mind me. I think the brain food helped. Thank goodness. Alright. Okay. So now, because I did that, I think if I go into pause menu, just open up the UI. That one. What is the? Okay. Yeah, we'll leave it up. It's fine. That's okay. I'm trying to write down the rating system just to get an idea of what I want to, like the math-wise, how I want the rating system to work. And the score modifiers and such. I think we'll jump back over to here. Go to game manager. We got add score. Score number, I think it's currently set to... Ooh. Where is it? Do I have it set as a private? Highlight it, that'd be a good idea. On, oh, yeah, okay. Did set it to 5. We just pick an arbitrary number. Or I could be a nerd and have a specific number that may pertain to the game's theme or history. Definitely just a random arbitrary number, not referencing an individual whatsoever. As you know what? I want to be a nerd with numbers. I could do a score where it's what year was year moles animal were found, were discovered. Mole, animal, subterranean mammal. Terminology. $1758 seems to be a number that's popping up a lot, so I might actually use that one. Was it 1758 or 1754? 1758. I don't know why I thought of the Thor. 1758. Okay, so currently we have the score times the timer plus 1. What I think is I think we'll do another void, actually. So we'll set another private void. And we'll just call it minus score. And score. Pretty much the same idea. Did I do that right? Yes. Score int equals score int minus. Actually, we'll call it a. No. Call it anti-score num. Maybe just call it, we'll call it penalty num. I think that's how you spell it. So every time that we'll do this as well. Score minus score arbitrary numbers. Hmm. $54 plus 70. 126. Maybe like because it's also timesing it. And I didn't realize it's now. Ugh. So what if actually, you know what? Oh, that was a dude. Sorry, hang on, one sec. There we go. Was checking out new Halo. It looks fun. That's good. I think I remember seeing the gameplay demo like ages ago, and they changed so much shit that kind of messed with like the level design, and at that point I was like, I'm not sure about this. I'll go higher. But if you're enjoying it, that's fine. I'm not gonna say don't like thing because I don't like it. Nah. You like thing, play thing, do thing. I don't give a shit. They added a pre-campaign campaign now. I did see that, a prequel. I think that's probably like the one thing I'm like, I might give it a look with it. Might give it a peep. All right, move over here for a bit. See how this goes. We're getting big numbers. Ah. Go to bed? That's all good. Have fun. Will do. Have a good sleep. Thank you for joining. Much appreciate. Just having the rest of my chips. My brain food, I mean. That's the thing I gotta do as well. I gotta update it. So I think on the start function, we'll add score 0. Game over text. Where do I use the in edition? I'm realizing. Oh, here. Button profile Q. I think what I'll do is we'll add something to this just so I don't get that red pop up in the what's it called again? Console. If Q is less than int array dot length, it do that. You win. Go. we jamming. This is a fucking beat, man. My god. I think you know what I might do. I kind of want to fix the timer a little bit. So instead of having to refresh to max, we have it with every submission. It is a set number. So we'll do just a public float. Float sets timer. So then we can play around with it. So let's set timer to, let's say, max timer is 5. Let's go... Let's go 2. See how that fares. That did not do... Oh, probably because I need to... Yep. I forgot how numbers work. You have to add it, not equal it. Welcome to Bonehead Gaming. Ah! Shit. Oh. I think we'll do with the score. We'll add a final score on the win text. Actually, you know what? Instead of just having one game object we set to inactive. We set multiple. Yo. What if someone wants to watch a movie instead of play a video game? You can go to your local library and lend A movie? And they won't play my game. That's a good point. It's a very good point. I need to actually, because I'm doing an array, I have to make a loop. And we'll just use this one. Length, and then that is equal I, and then we get rid of that. Should make a movie. What you getting at? I'll have to make a movie based off the moles. So we can advertise the game and advertise the merchandise. And I'll have it directed by Eli Roth. I don't know why I chose that. That's because he did the Borderlands movie. That's right. He did the fucking Borderlands movie and it was trash. Like, yes, on this movie and that based on a video game, I didn't play the video game. So I'm basing this purely off of my whim. Why? Mm. Ugh. Have I ever seen the Logan Paul movie? No, but I have seen a review of it. I think it's the one that's supposed to be like the next sort of like what's that movie, Leslie Nielsen, Airplane, whatever? The Logan Paul movie. Is it just called the Logan Paul movie? The Thinning. Oh, that was the YouTube Red thing. Oh god. And then there was the comedy that had a bunch of old Vine stars. Had fucking Vitaly? What the fuck? God. They really just do be hiring everyone in Hollywood. It's called Logan, yeah, it's called Logan Paul the movie. Based off of a true story that of the time that Logan Paul watched Paul Blart Mall Cop. Specifically the sequel, Paul Blart Mall Cop 2. Right. Okay. We'll set this up. So inactive. So we'll have the Set it to this. Let's move the button down. Sometimes people want to watch movies instead of play video games. It's bad for business. Exactly. That's why people have second monitors or put up their phone whilst they're playing a game and have YouTube on the side, because nobody has. Yeah, you have to have. If you want a good video game, you have to have someone, or you have to have a video playing on the side that's a gameplay video of Subway Surfers. You have to do it. And then on top of that, you have someone talking about some random Reddit story that they took from Am I the Asshole? Like, actually, I'm just gonna copy this. Whoop, and then go here. Following a score. Final score. Then we go over here. And we just go buttons. Whoop. And then we go as a score. We put score there. So whoop. And then and timer as well. Whoop. And then my YouTube, and go whoop. All right, and there. We got the game manager, so what we can do is I'm gonna plug my YouTube in the game. Exactly what I'm gonna do. Hey, if you like my video game, you should go to my Let's Play channel. What if people don't like advertising? They can pay me a monthly service of $7.95, which is basically $5, for no ads. Monthly service. USD? Of course. Why'd you even ask? Or easily payments. If green equal purple, die. Dictionary entry. What am I doing? 4 easily payments a month. Exactly. And then also Kofi. Stream elements, you have the best timing. Right, so game. Actually, no, we'll do private final score, and that will be a int. Okay. Then also text. Do I have UI? I do not have UI. That's fine. Like that. So then go final score equals manager dot score. Can you plug the Logan Paul movie in the game? We'll see if Logan Paul can spare his was it Prime energy drink money for me, then sure. $1 billion hairs. Is there room? I don't know. Is there? Let's go in. What am I doing? That one. Ah, that's because I spelled it wrong. That's why. Gameman dot score int minus gameman dot mash int times 3. Make it an Easter egg game. I'll do oh, what's it? Mummy the movie, the game for PlayStation 1, where you can watch the Mummy trailer, but instead of the Mummy trailer, it's I'll put it as an Easter egg where if you click an egg, it will just play the trailer for one of the Logan Paul movies. It's genius, I swears. Bonus content, exactly. It's a paid, it will be an Easter egg that's also a paid DLC. Did I not add? I didn't. Okay. We'll have quickly public text final score. Nope, no. Final score text. Then on the under that, final score text dot text equals final score dot to string. There we go. There is a 1 in 100,000 chance to play the full uncut movie every time you beat the game. Oh god. That would be funny. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. Restart. Ah, shit. I fumbled. Can I add that? You can send... No, it's fine. I have a copy of my own. Need not to worry. How much would this increase the game's file size? The game, because everything's low poly, and the textures will be pretty small. I can just make it 4-bit. No, I'll be my favorite. I'll do different versions, different bit rates or whatever. Like that one meme from Angry Video Game Nerd, where he's talking about 64-bit, 32-bit, 16-bit, 8-bit, 1-bit. What time is it? We're 3 hours in. We'll do a little bit more. Oh yeah, the the fucking making the beeps and boops. What are those called again? I forget. Oh god, I remember what was it LCD? Yeah, the LCD games, I remember. I had a couple. Actually, I had a few, I remember. I remember when I was a kid, my nan had bought me what she thought was a PlayStation Portable, PSP. But it was a ripoff from like a dollar store type place. Discount store, that sort of thing. But I still played it, and it was like a fighting game and that. And I still probably wouldn't know how to fucking play it, but I had my fun. I was very thankful. I was a little annoyed, but I was thankful. But yeah, besides that, I think the other ones that I had was the old Happy Meal ones. Actually, I'll see. LCD games. Here we go. Trying to find the ones that I had. I had like a I had the Sonic the Hedgehog one where it's like where it was Knuckles. It was like a soccer game type thing. I remember having that one. I think the blue one as well? Bloody hell. They really just be making that shit. So I wonder if there's any, like, if that would be a thing, if any game studio that also works on, like, hardware would or have ever made, like, a, LCD game. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Oh well. It would be interesting to just have one just come out of the blue. Okay. We got that sorted. I think it's just, at this point, it's just trying to figure out. So let's go back. Just have an eye on the mash integer. It does make the game more frantic if I set it to 2. You know what, we'll have a, if I set it to 10 as the max, and then have the regular timer add-on be 3. We can do. Actually, no, because that should be fine. That should just do that. That should be doing this. It should be doing all this. That's fine. Fine. All right. Hmm. It's greater than doing, so it should be that. Why is it not doing? Why is it not doing that? Maybe having this at the bottom might be better. There. It should have you win, but it's not popping up. What's the budget for the game? My time and patience. What's my electric bill cost? None of your goddamn business. Have to legally include that in the budget. I'll write that down. Budget, none of your goddamn business. Signed, Bone. I see in the quarterly report, when you put under the electric bill, you put none of your goddamn business. That's right. What appears to be the problem? Is this not correct? That's the first issue. There's the second issue. Because I don't have the text set. God damn it. I know how. Yep. I know. I think. Okay. I don't get it. Me neither do I. That's just life. It should be getting rid of that. Why are you getting rid of it? Why are you not getting rid of it? Gandalf, you are stinky. Saruman, you are an asshole. That's the law in America? Well, darn tootin', thank God I'm not American. You have to legally include your electric bill in your game budget. That's funny. I think I do want to fix the timer a bit before we head off. Timer. If timer is greater than max timer, timer equals max timer. You win!
Yay! Hooray! Yay! Wow! Hooray!
Hmm. We're just keeping this on. We're just keeping the lights on. Hmm. Button. Keyboard. Button parent. Ah, it's that. Yes. Yes. Of course. No, there it is. Post game. Here's pause menu. Menu equals up. I don't get it. I don't get it, boo boo. This shit's pissing me off. Ugh. Pause game. There's a resume. There we go. Alright, I'll take it. I did it. Hooray.
Hooray! Yippee! Das ist Coca-Cola. Das ist Fortnite. Ist super. Yippee!
I don't remember how that goes. We've done a fair bit. We're not done with the rating system just yet. What I want to do is try and account for what we put, account to the rating system. So, score can be 1. Another would be, mashing would be a factor. I think the way to do it would be a star rating system. How I would try and add or deduct points. So it would be displayed as 3 stars. I have an idea for, but we'll see. Yeah. Video games making me sleepy. We did good. I'd say we did good today. We did a fair chunk. I think at this point, I think one thing I would kind of want to do would be I could do next time, as well as the rating system, probably the level score or high score. Level high score. So that the high score gets saved, and then when you're in the level selection menu, scenes, yeah, so when you're in the level selection menu, the idea is you click it. I'll jump into it. The idea is that you click onto it, it'll have the score displayed and the rating. So then when you play it, you can beat that score, you can beat that rating, and move on to the next one, what have you. But methinks that will have to do it. Oh, bloody hell. Ugh. It's been a hoot. It's been a huh. Save everything. Ah. I'm gonna sit and just listen to this for a bit. Wind down my brain, as it were. Yeah. What to do now? I think, see how many peeps are in. We got some peeps. Let's see who we can raid off to. Nah, it's fine. I think, I'm not sure. I might be too buggered to raid. I'll leave you guys to your own devices. That's another week of streams. Much appreciate y'all stopping by, having chats, saying hi to the skelly guy. I wish you all a good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night. I'll see you next week. Until then, bye-bye.